Hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I am coming back at you with another IL-2. In the last video, okay, we're taking off, but you can see that I got a different paint scheme. I'll show it off again in here in just a bit. I just want to make sure I'm taking off properly. In the last video, I think I mentioned that we were in the 310, where in fact that's not true. It's actually the 510, which I tried changing like the thumbnail and the description in the video that it's 510, but when you actually get into the video, the very first part of the video, I think it still shows 310, and I can't change that without going in and redoing the video. Okay, so I've decided to go with the Squadron bare metal paint scheme. As you know, I don't like switching up my paint scheme unless I'm an ace pilot. I've always done that ever since I've played World War I, like Blue Max on the tabletop, all the way up to any other. I think aces get a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? They get a little more leeway on what they do to their planes and stuff. Now I'm sticking with the squadron call letters, the 2Z, right? I just changed my tail letter to Echo, to E for everything, for Mr. Everything. Now I'm way back in the formation. We are going to be bombing a V-1 rocket site. It's okay, that's the needles over there. Right, that's the little teeth sticking up. Okay, we're going to be bombing a V-1 site, and so let's go ahead and let me fast forward this until. Wait a second. That's our airstrip, but there is a couple more airstrips in the area just in case. Alright, so it's a long flight. It's probably going to be like 30 minutes to get there with the fast forwarding. So let me just fast forward and I'll see you when we get there. Alright, we're approaching the halfway point, and in the distance there you should be able to see some dots on the horizon. That's going to be our escort. Let me see if I can cycle through some of these guys. Let me see. Okay, that's Q, R, and there we go. We got some Spitfires as our escort. There's K and L and M and N and O and Q and R and E is myself. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue to fast forward until we get closer to the French countryside, and when we get closer to the V-1 site, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm going to take this opportunity to look around my cockpit again. We didn't get to do that in the last video because apparently my track IR was giving me a little bit of grief, but in this one it still looks like it's closed, but maybe it's just minimized. Alright, but at least it's letting me center my camera when it wasn't letting me do that in the last time. So like when I'm sitting straight, I can press the button. You guys could probably hear a siren outside. But if I wanted to just tilt my head up slightly, I should probably close the outside door. But if I tilt my head up slightly and then just center my track IR, now it'll let me look down a lot easier. Okay, so we got our radio right there. We have A, B, C, and D channel. We're on the B channel. Let's see if I can't zoom in a little bit better. So it's 4 o'clock. Got some RPM, suction. Got a spare lamp in case we need it. Got our bank. Okay, do not lower flaps above 195. Okay. And then that's our miles per overspeed rating, gallons of fuel, water pressure. Okay, all that's good. So far, that's all good. That's where I keep my maps. I think that would be the tank selection right there. Like, which tank are we going to use to get gas out of? What is all this? Is my weapons? No, it's lights. There's a battery. Yeah, guns, circuit breakers. Oxygen, increased pressure, instrument lights. Okay, cool. What is this back here? Basically telling me how to lower gear and raise flaps. Trim. Coolers. Camera. Okay, flaps, landing gear. Those, that should be trim there, I would think, right? Rudder and ailerons. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, what does this say here? It says fuel level warning light on when fuel left in tank is 40 gallons or less. Approximately 15 minutes cruising power. Okay. Okay. Safe diving speeds. Basically, I'm telling myself don't go over 500. Or maybe I'll rip my wings off or something. Tail, or I won't, or I'll lose control of my stick. Okay. Okay, and now I can see France. Okay, perfect. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward until we get a little bit closer to the coastline, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys. While I'm cruising in autopilot at 8 times speed, we got some planes coming in. Okay, cool. I'm not going to jump into the cockpit unless our flight decides to go dogfighting, because the Spitfires, that's their job. But okay, I'm curious. If you guys know, if you're watching, and in the comments, if you would post, I'll look it up online later as well. But if you know, because I might not find it, so if you know, how big are these grid squares? Like 2515, right? That's this grid square here. How big is that? And then you got these numbers 1 through 9 on the inside. How big are those? Well, obviously they're going to be 1/3 the size. So are these 12 miles and these are 3 miles? Is that a thing? Is that how big they are? Is it is it 2 kilometers? Is it a mile? How big are these squares? I'm curious. Okay, my escort didn't take off and go attack them or attack them. That's interesting. Or what about these guys? Or them? They're just staying with us. Very nice. I don't see any airfields in this area. So where are these planes coming from? There's an airfield right there. There's an airfield way over here. Yeah, I don't. That's got to be where they're coming from, unless they're on a long mission as well. There's an airfield. Okay, I think these are close to 10 miles. Just let me know if you know the actual answer to that question. I wish they would have put like a scale somewhere on the map, like a military map. Okay, let me go ahead and jump into the cockpit and let's see what happens. All right, I'm in the cockpit waiting for command, waiting for my commander. His name is Null. Null. And he's probably way up there. I'm like the number 5 or 6. I think I might be number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm 6 actually, even though I only see 4 above. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would be 5. 6, 7. That's not right. Whatever. Whatever. We're waiting. I love the fact that this plane has 8 50 cal machine guns. Don't get in front of it. Okay, where's the escort? There they are. They're zigzagging above us. I have the HUD turned off. Let's turn the HUD back on. And let's keep an eye on the map. It'll let me know how close I am. An actual pilot would have a map maybe strapped to their thigh so I could glance down and keep track of it. But I don't have that, so I can't. Okay, I'm going to turn this autopilot off. Throttling down. I want to let them kind of get ahead of me. Ever since I fixed my track IR a couple of months ago oh, let's open the pickle switch. There we go. Oh, there they go. Ooh, I see. I bet you I only dropped 1. Yep. That's good, though. I'm going to go around for a second pass. There's a lot of explosions. Come on, Mr. Everything. Fly straight. Oh. Dang. Yeah, my team are way off course. They're way over there. That's right. We're getting over there. Oh, and our Spitfires are with us. Nice. Okay, so my judgment on the bombs, I'm I'm dropping them a little bit too late, so the bombs are flying over my targets. I think that happened with the bridge as well, with the P-51. So, or maybe that was P-47. I don't remember. But yeah, it's a lesson learned. I'll figure it out. Okay, so let me go ahead and get caught up with these guys. We'll fly home, and I'll catch you if maybe we get engaged or something. All right. I'll see you in just a minute. Also, I'm going to ask another question about IL-2. Does it matter? This is a question about my AI allies that are in my squadron or whatever. Does it matter if they get any kills or if they get any flight time or if they get any bomb targets hit, if they get wounded, or does that even is that even calculated into the AI's abilities? Do they develop and get better based on their successes or failures? Is that even a thing, or is it just a set number that they just assign to them at the start of the campaign and then it just stays the same the entire time? Or do they? Does it matter if I let one of my allies get a kill, or does it matter if I fly with this one pilot and he's got like 15 hours of flight time? Is that going to be better? Is he going to be a better pilot than somebody with 1 hour of flight time? Or does the game care about that, or does it not? Because if it doesn't, then I just won't even concern myself with that. But if it does, that adds an extra level of enjoyment, because now I have to be conscious of, I got a rookie flying with me, or I've got this professional flying with me, or whatever. And it basically just gives me that little extra layer. If not, though, that's fine. It just frees up my brain power for other things. So if you know the answer to that, please drop that in the comments. All right, I'll see you when we get back. Okay, I just saw a plane zip past me, so I'm breaking off from, yeah, look at all those planes. That might be one right there. Okay, I think he just nosedived in. This is not a turn fighter, but I'm kind of low to be doing zooming and the booming. But the way I'm thinking is, if I'm turning, he's got to turn as well. Whoa. Okay, I'm losing my mind here. Okay, I see P-47s. Kind of sounds like a British accent. Oh, dang. There we go. Crap, there's a whole nother group coming in after us. want to just let the British Spitfires take care of this? I was actually considering breaking off and strafing ground targets, because that was a standing order for the fighter bomber squadrons, was bomb and attack your target, but if you have any extra ammo left over, don't bring it home with you. Make sure you okay, this guy's catching up to us. Okay. I'm going to try to throttle up a little bit. I'm going to try to give him a moving target. Another one down, looks like. Damn, the Spitfires are on point. Okay. My guys are, there they are. Let's go ahead and just link up with them and start flying home. Alright, I'll see you then. Alright guys, we are coming back. You can see off to the right there, that's Needles Point. We got the little inlet water feature right there, herringbone or whatever it's called, Herringsmouth, whatever. So that's our airfield directly ahead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in. We're going to autopilot off this thing. I'm going to turn that HUD off. We are going to go down and land this bad boy. Yeah. I'm going to turn my landing lights on, or yeah, navigational lights, so that there we are, so that they know my intentions. That's right, land individually. That's me. I was looking at my altitude because I was afraid I might be getting a little close to the water. We're at 200 feet. Or is that 1,000? Yep, maybe I'm at 900 on the way down. Okay, got my throttle way back. I need to maybe throttle this up. Speed's looking good. I'm at 250. I'm gonna let that. It says don't drop a flap over what, 190? Whatever, I dropped them anyway. Not full, just a little bitty tab. Oh yeah, that's right. These flaps I gotta hold down. They only go down by, as long as I hold the button down is how far they go. They don't go down by increments. Okay, there. I'm in a perfect spot. kind of road is that? There's a railroad. There's a road. There's all kinds of stuff. We did a tour of the airfield last week. You can see the radar towers off in the distance. My speed is at 150. That's good. That's good. It's coming down. I want it to be at about 140. I also don't want to hit any trees. That would be bad. That's how I lost my life in the last one.
Alderwood, this is Rocket 6, requesting landing clearance. Over.
Rocket, affirmative. Clear to land.
Rocket 6, copy.
That was pretty impressive. I'm really happy with that landing.
Alderwood, this is Rocket 6, landed. Over.
Rocket, clear the runway.
Rocket 6, roger.
Okay.
Rejoin formation and continue with the mission. Out.
So what I'm planning on doing, trying to get on this road over here on the side. Because I only checked out the left side of the airfield last time. I didn't check the right. Okay, I see a bunch more Spitfires. This thing is like got full of Spitfires. I'm not opposed to that. I'm just kind of surprised. Hey, there's a guy walking over there. Luckily, with the P-47, it's got such a wide wheelbase that it makes it really hard for me to like flip it or have my wings rub the airfield like a Spitfire. It's like super, you know. It's okay. Maybe I should stop. Come over here and get some refueling, rearming, or whatever's going on over here. Hey, look at that. Somebody else landed. Now, I think we lost somebody, but let me end the mission and we'll find out. Yep. Wait, hold on. Oh, Stanton. Yeah, on the way back, I noticed we only had 7 planes flying. We were missing one, and there it is. He was killed. This guy right here, Raymond, he got 3 transports. That's pretty good. I got 1 transport by accident. And this guy got a AAA gun. We didn't destroy any artillery per se. The V-1 rocket launcher, I'm not sure exactly which category it would be under. Maybe armaments or maybe buildings. Yeah, I don't know. But does this even matter for characters, for the NPCs, right? Does it even matter? 510 fighter bomber squadron. Little anecdote, since we're talking about the 510. The reason why I got excited about the 509th in the last video was because I was in the U.S. Army, and my unit, I was in the 509th. It was an airborne infantry unit, so it's not, fighter bombers or whatever. But I just have a sentimental attachment to that number, 509. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, it looks like I got a free hunt. Perfect. Hopefully what that means is we're going to fly over there and just shoot whatever we want. All right, okay, wait, Elliot was been transferred to the 406 Fighter Squadron, which is also a P-47, but it's not a fighter bomber squadron. Our morning group is going to escort some bombers, and then our evening group, we're going to go with a free hunt. Excellent. All right, I'll see you in the next video.